Hi, good morning everyone. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast. We're live here from the R Country Club here in the beautiful city of the R. So, sorry for the delay, we just needed to make sure we charged everything so we can bring you the best possible broadcast. Hoping that the power will hold as well.
Gotta be right.
Sorry for that. We just quickly had to speak to somebody on the side just to make sure that they explaining how the system works and everything, and where they can view all the wonderful games that we are doing today. Hope the sound is coming across fine to your side. We're struggling a little bit with some of the technology today. It is really all the gremlins have crept in overnight, including we had a problem with Facebook this morning. I think it should be sorted out now, but yeah, let me know on if you are watching and you're enjoying this broadcast. Unfortunately, the players are standing a little bit in the head, so we'll see if we can get you a better angle of what is happening. This morning's game that went a little bit longer than we expected. We were bargaining on 2.5 hours. It went over 3.5 hours, the final matches. So hopefully we've got everything charged and ready to go. The current score here, I'll just have to quickly update it. I think it was 3-3, but I think Kalahari picked up one on the previous end. So I'm just going to quickly go and check and set the one camera I see is just struggling a little bit with the being controlled remotely, so I'm just going to quickly pop off. So while we you can enjoy the ad while the action is happening.
You've been here before. The odds stacked against you. That tight feeling in your stomach. That twitch in your eye. Because although you've never won Wimbledon, played at the MCG, or brought back the Ashes, all the skills you've honed over a sporting lifetime of highs, lows, wins, losses. Will make you a legend on the green. And that green is just up the road.
Yeah, so I am back here. So the LeRoux side picked up a 5 on the last end, and they're holding here again with the pink ball from Michael. A quick run down through the sides. Let's first see what LeRoux does with this ball. Just putting one at the back, getting a bit of insurance in there. On the drive, Marco misses everything. He's gonna try another one. I think it's just the one down. If it's just the one down, it's a fair shot, but if it's more than one, it could be a problem. Nice, putting another one at the back. Good insurance policy there by LeRoux. Yeah. Marco changing his hand and his shot as well. Just trying to get onto the shot ball and get the white ballers. A quick rundown through the teams for you. We have in Marco Geel's side from Conroy. They're playing in the white shirts. We have Marco Geel on skip. His third is Grant Nudia. We have Gavin Penderas on second and Wouter Blom on lead. Taking the mat now for Conroy, for Kalahari I mean. It's Michael Speaker playing with the pink balls, flamingos as I hear sometimes referred to them. Let's see what Michael does here. It looks to be on a good line. Does it have the weight? The screens are running quite good today. On the mat now is Wouter Blom for Conroy. And he's drawing one close. I think he's drawn the shot, yes. Still a while ahead of the jack. Give you a side shot of the action. Michael drawing, as looks to be on a good line. Did he adjust his weight? Oh, just running through. But it's in a good position there at the back. Okay. So second, still Wouter Blom. He's playing with the darker, looks like black bowls. Very distinctive. He just needs to get inside his own one. Now he gets a touch onto his own one, right onto the jack almost. And now we have Koos Botha. Trying just to jack the box or box the jack.
Oh, man.
Might be a bit of a risky shot to play at this stage of the game, but he does have the best back ball. Gavin Penderas playing with the green bowls on the backhand. That's a good line, just needs to add a little bit more weight on that one. This with this on the forehand, He's taken off a lot of weight on this one. He's just going to try and outdraw Michael's bowl and get Jack level. Still in front of the Jack. Let's see what Gavin does here. He's going to stick to the backhand. I've changed direction for the afternoon play from this morning. The ladies were playing on this green this morning. I think Gavin might be a bit narrow on this one. He might get a lucky touch. So Conroy holding one at this stage. It's getting a bit cooler now. We've had a nice afternoon. Lovely lunch. A wonderful curry for lunch. Warmed us up nicely from this cold Northern Cape weather here in the R Country Club. Next we have Koos van der Kolf. He's playing third for Kalahari. Just putting one there at the back. I think he's just making sure LeRoux has something at the back to go for. They do have second shot. Rond no dear. Just trying to put one at the back. See what Chris van der Kolf does here. Now it's Grant on the mat. He's sticking to the backhand. They're favouring the backhand this side from Conroy. Oh, he's actually gone on the forehand, so he's just trying to get inside there. Oh, gets a touch on the Jack. Unfortunately, I think it just sliced it towards Michael's bowl at the back. But he is still holding, I think, with that black ball on the side. Let's see what LeRoux does here. Originally from the PE area, or the Eastern Province. Moved to Uppington a few years back. Also played inter-district B side for Eastern Province. LeRoux drawing a good one here. Just needs to get inside that one. Also remember, they're playing 21 ends, 3 sets of 7. Similar scoring in the inter-districts, 1 point per set. 2 points for the win. And then you get an extra 2 points bonus point if your side wins the match as well. And give you a breakdown of what the current scores are in this section of the competition, the men. So currently in the men's section we have ranked first Kimberley sub-district on 13.5 points. Then we have in second position Interval on 10.5 points. They will be facing, they faced each other this morning. Oh, they're facing each other now. So this will determine what happens in the top part, but there's always a possibility for things to change here at the end part of today. One match left today. In third position in the men is Kalahari on 6.5, and fourth is Conroy on 3.5 points. In the ladies section it's a lot closer. The Kalahari is leading with 10.5 points, Conroy is leading there with 11 points, and Kalahari in second position at 10.5. Third position is Interval on 6.5, and then fourth is Kimberley Sub-District. Like I say, so the top two are facing each other in the men, and the bottom two are facing each other in the ladies. So we'll see what happens after today, and that will determine tomorrow's match. Tomorrow's matches will be Interval versus Conroy and Kalahari versus KSD, which should all be good matches.
Jan, ek byt vir die tweede skoot. Vir die binnekant van die swartkom. Maar ek praat vanuit om 3 meter gewig gee.
Just going to quickly update the scores for you. It seems like Kalahari is working in multiples here, currently leading this match and this set 16-3, picking up 4 fours in a row almost. So on that last end where Marco was driving, he gave away a 4. Now if you're watching this live on Facebook or YouTube, remember to like and share, and also drop us a comment or two if you are watching this live. We see if we can answer your questions for you. I'm Jock Swanepoel in commentary and production today, so running around quite a bit, but enjoying watching these players in action. We had a lovely opening ceremony this morning. That is available unfortunately only on YouTube. We had a bit of a problem with our Facebook feed this morning, so we missed the first game and the opening ceremony going live on Facebook. So we'll see if we can add them later on, but you're welcome to go on to Bowls One Sport for Life on Facebook. See, we're up to 18 viewers live on YouTube. So if you're watching, give us a shout out where you're watching from. And we're up to 16 viewers on Facebook. Marco going on a drive there, has taken something out. Watch us, still holding. Alright, thanks. Yeah, the original link we had to unfortunately abandon that one, so we're using this one instead. So if you're enjoying and supporting Michael from your side, Krista. Hi, Amy Carson's watching all the way from Gordons Bay. Yeah, so just a short history of this tournament, or a breakdown of what this tournament means to the Northern Cape. This is probably our premier event in the Northern Cape. I'm based here in the Northern Cape. I play out of a club called Warrington Bowls Club. See, it looks like Conroy has picked up, but as in the conditions of play, the winner of the set will start. The end, or the first end, having the advantage. Michael putting this one roundabout on the 27 meter mark. He's moved the mat up, so it's probably playing about 25. So currently looks like Boter is holding shot here. Michael not far off. Oh, just running through on that one. Like I said, we've had quite a few gremlins this morning. So unfortunately that's why the link was not working. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the broadcast now. yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying this. Please remember to like and share. Karen Pedera's drawing shot there. LeRoux telling Chris he can try and hit that front bowl, maybe pop out the jack, but he's missing that one completely, unfortunately. I have to say, it's quite difficult to drive on these greens. So back to how this competition works. Oh, that's a good ball by Gavin. So yeah, basically the Northern Cape district, Northern Cape Bowls district, is divided into 4 sub-districts. These 4 sub-districts are starting from the north, or let's start from the host nation, host district, Conroy in the south. Then we have Kimberley, and then to the west of the Kimberley sub-district we have Kalahari. That's basically everything in the Uppington, Kuruman, Katu area. And then we have Interval, which is just to the north. That basically starts from Warrenton and runs all the way up to Schweizer-Reneke, Freiburg and Bloemhof. And every year they send 3 men sides and 3 lady sides to compete to see who's the best sub-district. The defending champions in the men is the Interval men, and the defending ladies is the Kimberley ladies. We were just asking Chris just to try and get one onto that front bowl with a little bit of weight, and he'll have the shot. He's not far off here. Oh, it just goes through, but it was perfect weight for the shot he was attempting. Yeah, so they compete here. This is also where the selectors are looking at possible players that could be invited to make the inter-district side next year. So that will be something for all these players to showcase their skills. We have quite a few young players. We have 2 junior players I can see on the green, one on the men's side. We have Kieran Kelly, who's playing on the green right next to our show rink. He played in the under 18s junior nationals for the Northern Cape Bowls. And then on the ladies side we have LeRoux Sebetane, who's turning 18 in a few weeks time. So LeRoux has done something there. He's changed the head a little bit. I don't think he's done enough. I think he still has 1 bowl. Yeah, all his bowls are done now. Let's see who wins the first set, the first end of this set. That's very important. We saw this morning as well with the ladies match that the side who normally won the first match struggle on the second one, just taking the pressure off. LeRoux has a good lead on this match with the 18 he scored in the first set. Marco does here. He needs to sneak in there, just misses out. So if you're watching, remember to comment, give me a shout out where you're watching from and where you're enjoying the bowls. And now we're up to 18 live viewers on Facebook. I think we're around about the same on YouTube currently. Yeah, this is a small event, so I'm streaming this one just because of the fun of it, and I'm enjoying being next to the green. My wife is playing for interval, as well as 2 players that I'm coaching, so we came down the weekend, so for a free plate of food, I'm doing a bit of live streaming for Conroy, and I have to say the food is delicious here in the R. We started this morning with a lovely breakfast, and I saw they are preparing the hall for the dinner tonight. It looks like it's going to be a quite fancy affair, so really looking forward to that. They've been lovely hosts. Yesterday we had a steak braai here as well. This one very close to the tee. Conroy picking up that first one. Unfortunately, the players are standing a little bit in the way, so we're making more use of the side shots. I'll see, maybe we can even get a front shot for you. Yeah, please comment if the sound is fine on your side as well. A nice view of playing towards Gavin going on the backhand. Now Gavin, the president of the hosting sub-district. Just falling short there. Lots of room to draw in here. Chris Witters on the mat. Yeah, okay, I think I've sorted out our sound problems. Running around behind the scenes as well, sorting out as much as I can as we're going. So I'm just going to quickly go and have a look at the updated score. Unfortunately, they don't have any flipboards, so it's difficult to see the score. So every now and then I need to just run around and just make sure, because they don't indicate how many they've picked up sometimes, especially when it's multiples and the other side is not too impressed and everybody already knows. So I'm just going to quickly pop off. I'll see if maybe I can get a few scores from the other matches as well while I'm quickly going around to the other side. I'm just going to wait. Maybe let's just wait till they finish this end. If the skips going on to the Geel will be on the mat first. Marco first on, playing on the backhand. It's looking after it. It's looking good from my angle. Let's see what he does. He's not far off. Just needs to sneak around. He's at the back. I think it's unfortunately just ran a little too through on that one, so it might just be short of shot. Let's see what LeRoux does here. He's going on his backhand. Nice comfortable delivery style. Well balanced. Yeah, I don't think he doesn't have the weight on this one for the shot he wants to attempt. I think he just wants to try and get onto that shot ball and maybe just turn it over a little bit. And Marco, I think, already has a shot in mind. He is third. He's trying to convince him for something else, but I think he'll look what is there. And Marco known for playing the aggressive shots. And he just needs to just get it's going on his backhand. Marco, a left-hander. Also an inter-district player. Quite a few established inter-district players in this competition. Let's see what LeRoux does here. Has he adjusted his weight for the shot he wants to attempt? And he does get the shot that he wanted. So it's still 1-2. He wanted to pop it out a little bit more. LeRoux. It's another one to Conroy. Let's quickly go get the score updates while they are rolling the jack to the other side.
Come on! Come on! Yes, man! You're way too young for those kind of shots.
Heb je gezien wat we hebben? Amper gestopt. Ik heb amper gestopt. Nu was het lekker dat we nog een keetje. En dan blijf hier rond. Ik zie wat we hebben. Jullie is kom ik terug. Jullie maken er aan, ja.
Baie goed, William. Dit is grasie. 3, wat is voor je na 2?
Baie klipperig hier agter. Jy moet even bykry. Daar kom ek kan hy hoor. Hy's gekend na jou. Hy's gekend.
Ekskuus, ek het gepaard.
What a line. Die lady is zo mooi.
Oh, bravo. Yes, Gregory. Yes, Gregory. Oh, my God. Wat een wereld. Zit tot zo, my soul. Dat is kokenabel. Zo klinkt beter. Ja, dat is zo. Dat is nog droog dan, hè? Hey, Franco! Je houdt even wat nou.
Yeah, back to the action, yeah? For a few good ends here for Marco Geel. And the last two ends they've picked up 10. So the current score is 16-10. I'll give you a quick update on the scores from the ladies' side. So, from the ladies' side, we have Geraldine, who featured in our morning's match, currently leading Ilani 13-1, and they won the first set 13-0. Then the other match is Renee's side from KSD versus Aniki. There the score is 13-5 after the first set, so KSD winning that first set. And then we have in the other match, which is Louisa's match versus Manda Skoens from Interval. And Louisa won that first set 7-4. And then for the Kalahari versus Conroy. On the Conroy side, we have see who it is. It's Sonia from Kalahari against Maria. There, Conroy has won the first set 6-3. They've just started the second set there now. The other one we have Renee against the other Renee. No, I think it's Rita versus Renee. First set was won by Kalahari, 12-5. And then the other match we have Alta from Conroy, who's leading Susan from Kalahari on the first set. They won that one 6-3. And on the men's side, we have Quinton, whose side just narrowly beat Kalahari on the first set, 7-6. The current score there is 8-7 in favor of Kalahari. So they picked up 2 in the next set. And yeah, and then the other match we have is Berger versus Andries. Current score there is 6-7. Was Conroy won the first set, but current score there is 9-8. So a close match there between Berger and Andries. Then in our featured match, the current score here is 16-10. And they've just completed the third set of this one, so we'll just update the score after we've updated our scores here with you guys. Then we have KSD versus Interval. The first match is Barry versus Vian. That should be a good match. The first set was won by KSD 7-3, and then they picked up a 5, so they're leading that second set 5-1 as well. So good match there by Barry. Then we have Etienne Matthewson versus Gert Opperman from Interval. There, Gert Opperman's side won the first set 8-1, but they've lost the first end in the second set 1 point. So there's still lots of games left in that one. Then the other match, Clint versus Dani Kukumur. There the first set was spilled, each getting a half, so 7-7. But the current score there is 9-7 in favor of Clint. Clint is playing with a few broken ribs as well. So yeah, I hope that keeps everybody updated on the scores. We'll give you an update later on as well. Just change the cameras for you guys. Yeah, Marco's side picking up a 1 there on the last one, so current score is 16-11, but they're leading this second set. Michael looks like he's holding at least the one shot. He might have the second shot as well. This pink ball's in a good position here, but I think they might be in danger. Let's see what Grant does here. Just needs to play with a little bit of weight, get onto that shot ball. He's played the correct weight, just running through, unfortunately. Just cutting the center line. Quist on the mat now. He delivers. Does he have the legs on this one? That's in a good nuisance position. I still think it's still, yeah, playing with a little bit of weight just to get the perfect line. Rather play a little bit more weight. Yeah, he's playing a little bit more weight. Has he gone too wide? Yeah, unfortunately. Just losing his balance at the last minute. I think if he would have just stayed down a little bit longer on that one. It's not a bad spot. He wanted him a little bit far behind, I think, LeRoux. Because Marco is going to go for the shot he called Grant on. So LeRoux standing with his team. First going to watch what Marco does on his first ball. Marco is setting himself up just to play with controlled weight. He doesn't need to go smashing the head. Just needs to get inside. And the oh! Yeah, he's picked it up. Gone with it. Perfect shot there by Marco. Good controlled weight. It's difficult to see with the players from my angle who's holding shot. I think it might be LeRoux's last ball. No, indicating that Grant thinks they have the shot. Marco, left-handed, playing on his forehand. It's been a long day for these players. And they started at 8:30. completed 2 matches today, with the other match happening tomorrow. 21 ends, so it takes a long time. No breaks in between. Just the lunch break between the matches. No tea breaks halfway. And they're playing 21 ends, 7 end sets of 3, or 3 sets of 7. And they're going down for the measure. Let's see if we can get you a good angle of their measuring. And remember to comment where you're watching from. And if you're enjoying this broadcast, it's 1 to Conroy. So they move ever closer. Kalahari doesn't want to slip their lead now. I'm going for a shorter end here. Run about on a 26 meter mark. My voter. Oh, picking up the jack there, Michael. Getting attached, unfortunately not going with it. Just slicing it slightly, but it's his holding shot. He's moved it back about a meter. Yeah. Oh, wonderful draw there. LeRoux just wants them to rest or beat that back bowl. Because Butters just needs to add a little bit of grass on that one. Kevin just resting on his own shot bowl.
Very beautiful. Gregory.
Just running through on that one. Almost getting onto the jack. Gavin will want to play a bit wider. He's played both his balls quite narrow. See what Grant and Koos van der Kolf does here. Grant Nadir first on the mat. He's playing on his backhand. He sliced the jack. He's moved a little bit more closer to his own balls, but getting a touch as well. Grant looks a lot more excited about this one. He doesn't do his normal sit down back on the mat, and he's drawn the shot. Now the wind is picked up quite a bit, so it's getting a bit cooler here. Let's see how this one goes. Just running through that last one. And it was good weight for the shot he was attempting. LeRoux staying behind. Just want to see what Marco does. Marco is holding shot. He'll be playing on his forehand, being a left-hander. Doesn't want to be narrow. Just got to the center line, unfortunately. And I think it might be in the count. You'll have to have a look, LeRoux. Yeah, if you're enjoying the live stream, remember to give us a few likes and hearts, and who you're supporting. LeRoux running after it. He just misses his, but he's in a good position. He might just change his own hand. Because of the position of that ball of his. Marco is very narrow on this one. See what LeRoux does here. Ah. Oh, looks like Kalahari picked up on that one. Michael picking up the jack. Yeah, Anya, I'm glad you're enjoying the bowls and supporting your brother. Um, all the way from Uppington, supporting Conroy. Who's your brother playing in this match, Anya? Is she playing in one of the other ones? I remember we're interactive, so you can ask us questions or give us a shout out, and we'll give you a shout out on our side by putting your comment on the screen for everybody to view. So remember, I can only see who's watching if you comment, so drop us a comment if you're either watching on YouTube or Facebook. Unfortunately, a few gremlins came in, so our pre-scheduled live stream links are not working, so we had to create new ones. We used the one this morning and everything worked except Facebook. So it went through on YouTube but not on Facebook. So both the opening ceremony and Kevin watching this one. And he gets the shot. What a wonderful ball there. Oh, Gavin, president of Frisco Bowls Club and Conroy Sub-District. His two sons are also exceptionally good bowlers. Both played in the Junior Nationals earlier this year. Gavin was also the manager of the Northern Cape Bowls side who went to the Junior Nationals. Oh, Wouter Blom. I'll tell him that you were watching when I see him later on. He's had a good game this far, especially the second half. Any supporters for Kalahari watching? No, Michael's wife was watching. And if I remember correctly, I think you're from Kemus or Kakamas. Just help me if I'm wrong. So this is a close match. Remember, for each set they get 1 point, and for the overall win they get 2 points and another 2 bonus points. If all 3 sides combined scores win the section, so a total of 19 points on offer. And like I said, this tournament is where all the sub-districts send their best players. LeRoux first on the mat now. Just going too wide. See Marco Geel. Like I said, it's getting a bit colder now as the sun is coming down. You can see the shadows are extending longer. Let's see what LeRoux does here. That ball of Marco has changed his hand. It's a bit in the way. He's prowling down this one. Does he get a touch? Oh, just needed to go a little bit wider. The first one wasn't wide enough. This one as well. See Marco now playing on his forehand. Watching it as it comes down. Does he get the jack? He moves it. That's 2. So they move on to 14. Vote on the mat currently. Okay, Musa, I thought I had the area right. Glad you're enjoying the bowls. Unfortunately, our previous stream didn't work out. Sorry for the interruption there. Just quickly I had to help somebody being able to view this match as well. So we'll quickly switch the cameras for you. So we missed a little bit of action there. Michael drew a beautiful ball there. Yeah, that's the thing, is I'm alone in production today. Yeah, Krista, watching from Camus, and glad his mother is also enjoying the bowls, seeing how well he's playing. Those pink bowls has been close to the jack quite a few times. Unfortunately, Marco has had a few different ideas, making them scatter. Hi Piet, yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the game. Yeah, I can understand why you're torn between the two. But yeah, I think in this case blood might be thicker than water. So I think what a good compromise might be is your son winning this match, but Kalahari winning the overall score between the 3 matches. I think that would be a good compromise. Yeah, I'm glad everybody's enjoying seeing their family and friends. We had a few good responses from people being able to view the live streams over the last few months. We've had a busy time. I think this is now from the Masters in March. I think I've only had about 2 weekends where I haven't live streamed, and the one of them, luckily, Harry van Rensburg did the mix pairs for me. So I had a 1 weekend off before this match, and then I'm going to be in the end of January or July. I'm going to be at the Gauteng Open finals, live streaming that as well, and then in September we're doing the under 50s. PSA under 50s. Unfortunately, I tried to get some of the managers close up, but the matches have been so tight that they've been running around just seeing what's happening and seeing the permutations of what will happen in the matches, depending on the scores. So Michael is still. I hope everybody in Uppington is enjoying these bowls and supporting their side. I still need to go and visit you guys there in Uppington. About a year ago, I was on holiday that side, but unfortunately didn't take my bowls with me, so I did go and visit the Mas. And made a turn there in Uppington, but no visit to the Bowls Club. So that's definitely on my wish list still, to go and play there. And I hear that there's also a nice club that might be coming back from Kakamas as well, joining the fray. Maybe having players that will compete in this tournament in the near future as well. And remember, this is a prestige tournament for all the Northern Cape players. This is, for many of these players, the highest honours except for inter-districts. A good showing here will also get you invited to your own district masters later on this year. and like we said, it's also a spot where the selectors are looking at possible players for inclusion in the inter-districts for next year. My favourite auntie from Kimberley, Rav Matthews. They're from Kimberley Engineering Works, Bowls Club. So sad not to have you this side. Hope you're feeling well and getting better. And next year you'll definitely have to be in Kalahari. So Michael's still holding on with shot here. There's quite a wall in front. Let's see if LeRoux can sneak into that gap, and it almost does, adding to the wall. So it's 2 to LeRoux's side. So they move on to 19-14, and I think they might just be close to winning the set. I'll quickly go and check what the set scores are. So Conroy has won that second set. So the set score is currently 1 each. But the overall score is 19-14. So they started the third skin now. So 7 ends to go. I'll quickly go and see if I can maybe get us a score update of all the other matches, because they should all be roundabout at the end of their skins. So just bear with us. We'll see if we can get you a better shot of what's happening in the head at the moment. And not leave you in total silence while I'm running around.
You've been here before. The odds stacked against you. That tight feeling in your stomach. That twitch in your eye. Because although you've never won Wimbledon, played at the MCG, or brought back the Ashes, all the skills you've honed over a sporting lifetime of highs, lows, wins, losses. Will make you a legend on the green. And that green is just up the road.
was hy gedaan?
Ek het die maatjie gekry.
Wat was dit?
Onder hy klere geraak.
Daai klere.
Ja.
Maar wat hy klere lag dit ook?
Nee, ek dink dis nie vir ons daar, maar ek kyk hulle het nie opgetel het die pak hulle klere daar was. Maar hulle het nou weer almal rubber matte. Ek weet nie wie se nee hier nie jou sit het.
Alright. Was dan? German.
Ek was ek nou onder haar. Haar middelmaat.
Why is this the main light? Huh? Why is this the main light? Oh.
Multiple games.
You can multitask.
Yeah, the problem is I can multitask, but the viewers can't. and if you give them options, then they stick you to one match. I'm already doing the score updates for them.
Okay, let's try. The umpire's there anyway. Oh, why have you got pink earplugs?
Yeah, we're back live here. Just quickly switching over the cameras. Unfortunately, it took a bit longer to get all the scores as I was waiting for some of the ends to complete. And I'll give you a score update on all of them. Michael watching his ball as it comes closer. Will he draw the shot? Gets onto the shot ball. Unfortunately, I think he just read through. But it might be a good second shot there. Quick update on what's happening at the other matches. The match between Ilani and Geraldine. The score there, they're in the middle of the second end, is currently 18-2 in favor of Geraldine. Then in the match between Renee van Niekerk and Annikie McLeod, the current score there is 22-6 in favor of Renee van Niekerk. So KSD ladies having a good second round. Let's give you the last match: Louisa versus Manda Skoon. Louisa Williams from KSD leading that match currently 7. It looks like it's 13 to 9. So that's a closer match. Then we have Sonia from Kalahari playing against Maria from Conroy. The current score there is 9-8. So close match there. Then we have Rita versus Renee from Conroy. The current score there is 18-11 in favor of Kalahari. And then we have Susan versus, let me just quickly zoom in for us, versus Alta. Current score there is 9-8. With they're playing the last end of the set at the moment there. Then we're over to the men's side. We have Quinton from Conroy playing against Jan Erasmus from Kalahari. And the current score there is 17-9 in favor of Conroy. So good showing by the Conroy men from and then we have Burger versus Andries. The second set has been completed. And the second set was also won by Conroy, so they're currently leading that match. It is 15-12, and they started their last set now. Then if we go to the features match, we'll just update the score in a moment. The last score was 19-14. I think Conroy has won the second set now. So the sets are 1 each. Then KSD versus Interval. There we have Barry Menapetros side versus Vian Smith side. The current score there is 20 for Barry side and 5 for Vian side. So good match there for the KSD guys. And the same with the Etienne Matthewson versus Gert Opperman. Etienne Matthewson side in the second set, currently leading that set 7-1. And now the score is in favor of Etienne Matthewson 9. It's actually 9 each. So they peels. They were playing the last end of that set, but it looks like Etienne will win their last set there. And then we have Clint versus Dani Kukumur from Interval. The current score there, unfortunately, it seems like Dani's side is unable to get onto the scoreboard in the second set. So they're trailing that set 6-0. And they peeled the first set, so the current score there is 13-7 in favor of KSD. Hope that updates everybody's score. We'll just have an update on this score as well. Luckily I was able to also get some lovely coffee as I was going around the green. It's getting quite cold here, so it's important that one gets a little bit more of the warm stuff in our bodies to keep us warm. Call for the umpire on the rink next door. While they're changing over here, LeRoux going to the mat, let's see if we can see what is happening with the score in this featured match. So Conroy picked up 2 on that last one. So yeah, we difficult to see who's holding here in this grouping. It's a good head that's developed here. Hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast. So far, we've been busy for just over an hour 45 minutes. So they've been playing for about 2 hours. No indication by the 2 players who picked up there. Conroy picked up, so at least one they picked up there. So it's getting closer and closer. And they've just started the last set, which is very important. Who wins this one and wins the match will get some good bonus points. Ek het vir my 'n koffietjie gekry.
Ek raak nou so bedrywig hier, so ek het tyd nie.
As jy water soek, ek het 'n ekstra enetjie hier vir jou. Just between me and the umpire, we're just running around. So you're asking if I maybe need some refreshments. Michael holding shot here. Two good bowls. As you can see, the shadows are creeping across and getting longer. I'm just glad we're able to bring you this match with all the gremlins we had this morning. But I have to say, I was quite impressed with the opening ceremony. Available only on YouTube, unfortunately, due to the gremlins. But Conroy really put up a good show this morning, and I see they're busy getting the hall ready as well. And I can't wait to see what they've done in there. They're very secretive. So I think they have something special planned for the players. And the players also got some lovely goodie bags this morning. Gavin just being short on that one. Now, there's a bit of sound being played around, so it's difficult for us to have all the pick up all the sounds from the players. We don't want to get into trouble with Facebook more than we already are. So Gavin drawing the shot there. It looks like from this angle. Gavin Penderas. And we have coffee on tap. Supplied to us by the ladies, doing all the hard work. A special thanks to all the people who are involved in hosting a tournament like this. It's not something that just happens overnight. I have to say, Conroy has really done a good job. They've really gone all out. Even getting a few extra flag poles set up this morning. It was nice to have the opening ceremony of all the glitz and the glamour. Very reminiscent of all the BSA events I attend. So it's nice to see sub-districts also doing the extra effort. Yeah. That's a good shot there by Grant and Quis. Quis getting the shot ball there. On the last one. From this angle it looks like he's holding shot, yeah. Grant telling Marco maybe to play on the backhand. He can use those balls of Gavin. Even promote one of them up. Play with a little bit of weight. You don't want to be short when you're down. Let's see if he gets onto that. Unfortunately, just going a little bit too narrow. I have to say, it's quite a lovely venue here at the R Country Club. My first time here. Was expecting a very cold weekend. Marco going up to see what is happening. Out to my dad, Chris Swanepoel. Glad you're enjoying the live stream as well. Hoop julle het lekker daar gespeel op Warrington vanmiddag. Bietjie rolbal gaan speel daar op die baan. Ons was bietjie baie moeite doen. Ons het 3 rolbalspelers van Warrington wat speel hierso op de Aar vir die intervalspan. 2 dames en 1 man. Ja, vir die wat nie weet nie, ek kan daarom so 'n bietjie Afrikaans ook praat. Let's see what Marco does here. He's returned from the head. He's made his call. Is going on the forehand, playing with a little bit of weight. Well, it's sneak pass, unfortunately, just going too narrow. LeRoux with a difficult decision here. He can try to dead draw on the forehand, but he doesn't want to risk moving that ball. He's going on the forehand. He has the option of maybe promoting 2 of his own balls up. Yeah, so it's looks like it's just the one. Let's just check. Yeah, Kalahari picking up. Looks like the one. Michael on the mat now. And he's actually moving it quite up. About 5 meters, as you can see. Remember, he needs to deliver the jack at least 23 meters from the front line of the mat. Just going to quickly, there's one of the cameras that are just going a bit askew. I'm back from quickly making sure all the cameras are working and all the battery packs are charged and ready to go, so we can have the final few moments of this match. Only have about, I think, 4 ends to go. I'm Ellen Maria. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. I'm Fred Sterrenberg, one of our disabled bowlers, also former Protea, here from Freiburg. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast as well. We'll be doing Manda Skoon's match tomorrow, so I know Freiburg will all be in support there. LeRoux going on a drive. Unfortunately, I think he's took out Michael's bowl. LeRoux is not happy. I think he's giving away a multiple here. He doesn't want to do that at this stage of the game. The score is quite close. And there's also the skin involved. We're going short on that one. And they picked up the 2 there, so they move on to 19-20. Marcus Geel really having a good match this last 2 ends, or 6 sets. But we've seen that's quite a tense a trend that's been developing over this. From the first match, we saw that quite a lot, and the same with the men's side. I also looked over there. A few of the sides who were doing well in the first set is struggling in the second and third. So this is really getting close down to the wire. Hi, David. Good to have you on the live stream. I think quite a few players are happy that you are not playing, because you always give the players a hard time on the green. A very good player, David Paulser, there from Solplaiki. A southpaw. Michael just struggling with his line there. Michael, I have to say, David, I have to say, it's quite strange not having you this side. Always nice meeting up with you, discussing the bowls. I still need to beat you at some stage. Hi Betty Burger, watching all the way from Brackenfell, Cape Town. Hope you're enjoying the lawn bowls. It's we're having a few gremlins in the live stream, but at least the bowls are quite good. And unfortunately also the players are not used to being on a live stream, so they do tend to creep into the head from the behind, so it's difficult to see what is happening there. Yeah, I'll give Dion a quick hello from you when I see him. Thank you, David. It's nice to be able to bring you the live stream from this area. Like I say, luckily with 3 players from playing from my side, had to be here anyway, so why not bring you the lawn bowls as well? And at least I'm getting a free meal out of it. The Kalahari men will be disappointed in this last part of their match. They're really struggling just to get off the scoreboard. The score is very close at the moment. Like I said, 2019 and 1 skin each. Let's see what Grant does here. And goes quite heavy into it, and he takes out all the right bowls, it seems like. It looks like Gavin is holding shot. Gavin Penderas with those green bowls of his. Yeah, and that's a brilliant draw there by Koos van der Kolf. I know Uppington is happy with that one, and there Grant goes on the drive. Unfortunately, doesn't take out any of the shot bowls. Quite short on that one. And that's down to Marco and LeRoux. This turned out to be a good match to stream as well. Both teams have played brilliant bowls. And the scorecard is quite close. Marco will just try to rest out on that shot bowl on his front hand, or get the jack. Great weight he was playing. Just needs to adjust his line slightly. Yeah. LeRoux saying that if he moves that white ball, it is difficult. I think you are holding the shot. Why not put one there where you think the danger is? So he's playing on the forehand. So I would just put it there at the back on those resting back balls of Conroy. Get me a bit of insurance, but you don't want to go too narrow. And he almost makes trouble for himself. Like I always say, and I think many players agree, if you're holding, you don't want to be narrow. So I'd rather be a little bit wide if you're holding shot. LeRoux is going up to see what has happened, if something does change. Unfortunately, Marcus Geel's balls just go through, so he's holding the 1. What the risk is. So he has a difficult choice here. If he plays with any weight and he moves the jack, he needs to either slice it to Michael's ball there at the back on the front hand, so the backhand is out of the question. Let's see what LeRoux does here. He's setting himself up, visualizing the shot. Going down. I think he might be a bit narrow on this one as well. Let's see how it ends up. Yeah, just saying he's scared of the shot. I did notice as he was delivering, he was just like he was looking down, not focusing on his point that he was looking, point of aim. So that might affect his playing the shot. Like he says, he was a bit scared of playing the shot maybe, and he should just have gone for it. But it's close. He picked up 1 there, so they're leading by 2. They're really getting close down to the wire. Michael on the mat. Let's watch his delivery of the jack, especially for the family and friends. He's put it round about on the 28 meter mark. Mat is up a little bit. It's probably playing about 26 meters, 27 meters. Let's watch his delivery. Focus. As he watches it going down. Just short on that one. He's not happy. Don't want to be short at this end, and he's also a bit wide. Wouter Blom on the mat. Playing on the backhand. Nice delivery. Let's see the end result here. Good weight on that one. Michael's delivery again. This is a nice tool about live streaming. You can analyze your delivery and maybe see if you are making a mistake. As a coach, it's nice to be able to see what the players are doing in their delivery stride. Something that you might pick up that is affecting their line or length. Getting his balance right. Both a good adjustment on his line, and he's drawn just in front of the jack. Chris Witters, watch his delivery. Nice compact, low center of gravity, or low center of he's trying really hard here. Oh! Let's see Gavin Pendero's delivery here. He sets himself up. Goes in the back swing. Just going a bit narrow. He's been struggling with the line this afternoon, but he's had a few good balls as well. I can tell a lot about what the bowler thinks of his bowl after his delivery. I normally tell my bowlers, even if it's a bad bowl, go and watch it down all the way and give up on the bowl, and you can always learn something from the delivery. Gavin just going inside, he gets onto that. Was much better line adjustment. That's why it's important to watch your bowl as it goes down, then you can make the adjustment. That front bowl from Wouterblom is still holding shot. You can see the player next door going on a drive. Watch Grant's delivery in a moment. He has a very distinctive end of his delivery. I see when he's happy, you know he's running after it. That's a good position. See what Grant does here. Grant. Ah, he looks happy. He seems to be liking this one. He's running after it. Will it be close? Oh, and he's not far away. LeRoux on the drive. He's taken something out there. Yeah, he's burned it. So they'll play that one over. Burned ends are played over in this tournament. Michael moving this one right up. Oh, this looks like a good delivery. See the line. Oh, just running through and maybe cutting the center line slightly. And remember, give us a few comments and give us a few likes if you like the shots. Did you enjoy that last burn from LeRoux? Voto with a good draw here. Really played well this today, especially this last part of the match. Really put Michael under pressure. Let's see Michael's answer to that brilliant ball. Yeah, that looks close. Will it finish? Oh, just needed a little bit more, but it's a good second shot. Voter asking just how much is through. Oh, very short on that one by Voter. Hands up to the seconds. Just running through on that one. That's a good back ball. Kalahari has 2 back balls now. Gavin Penderas on the mat. Manager of the B side last year at the Inter-Districts. Brilliant ball, getting a little bit of a luck there in front. And I think he's drawn the shot. Let's see Grant's delivery. You'll see he normally goes and he sits down. And this one is staying up. LeRoux asking his third to go nice and wide. Throwing to the back bowls. Onto those green ones. Just needs to draw. Will that have the weight? Oh, it's close. It's in front. LeRoux wanted it at the back. Our players have been playing just over 3 hours. For those new to bowls, why a bowl turns is because it has a bias, or what we call, normally on the small side, or always on the small side. That sounds strange for somebody who hasn't seen a bowl, but the bowls have markings on them, a big circle and a small circle, so it always turns to the small side. but it's not due to weight or something on that side of the ball. It's due to the shape of the ball. As the ball slows down, and because it is a bit oval shaped, yeah, that's a good position. See what Marco does here. So basically what happens is, as the ball slows down, the center of mass pulls it over to the one side, and that gives it its curve. And then you get some balls that have as a narrower line, or a wider bend, as we refer to it, but they all end up at the same spot if delivered by a machine. So that's why we have, when bowls go are made, they are tested according to the world bowl, to make sure that they end up at the same spot. So they basically have a ramp where they test it, and it has to end up at exactly the same spot as the world bowl to be approved, even if it has a different angle of attack. And how the scoring works in lawn bowls, for those who are new to the sport, is you get the number of shots that you have closer than the opposition closest bowl. So let's say I'm taking one out, just the one. So Michael will have the mat now. So LeRoux side actually picked up two there, so they're playing the last end now. So they have a 4-point lead at the moment, and they need to win this last end, so they can't relax on that 4 points or just give away one. They need at least something to tie this skin. So it doesn't help them winning the game, because they're only going to get the bonus point, the win point, and with Conroy then winning the 2 sets, it will mean that they only have a 1-shot advantage or 1-point advantage from this game. Because they're playing sides, they need to try and see if they can't get this last set as well. Good. Michael still holding shot, but they won the second shot as well. You can see Koos Boertes asking, telling Michael they need 2 here to either tie this set. So a 3 would be to win this set. A nice split screen view here for you to enjoy, and you can see the delivery as well as the head from the side. Like I said, unfortunately our players are standing blocking our view. As the thirds go onto the mat. Gavin is holding shot here. So he has played a brilliant bowl there on the last ball of his match. So he's really made it count here at the end. A good weight there by Koos. Let's see what Grant does here. See if Grant gives us his sitting delivery. Now he goes, as you see, sits down, watch it. Also a bit wide. But it's not in a bad position there at the back. Now this looks to be on a good line. Will it have the weight? Will it have the weight? What a bowl! Yes! A wonderful bowl there. Getting the shot. Grant is coming up to the head. Nice looking at what is available. Indicating that Marco indicating that he thinks he's still holding shot. Might just be that ball popped out a little bit from the back. Just checking which angles they want to do. He's given, I think, LeRoux the option of maybe going for that shot bowl. If he can get to it, if he can see it, I think it might just be hidden too much. But if he can just get a touch onto his own bowl of his third course, and maybe just pop the jack backwards with that one. Well, let's see what LeRoux does here. Sets himself up on the backhand. Does he slip that one? Does he slip that one? And he's, unfortunately got onto the ball but just sliced it. So I think he's down 2 now. Marco just needs to draw another one in here. He has opportunity to get close. If he gets free, he'll peel the match. He has 2 balls left, so he's going to play his first one now. But he also needs to look at what might happen at the back, because if LeRoux plays exactly the same shot, he'll trail the jack backwards. And give us a few likes and shares. He's put one there in front. Let's see if LeRoux can do this. The miracle shot here on his last ball. He'll need to get close. If he plays exactly the same line he did in the previous one, Let's see if he can do that. He'll trail the jack and he'll have 2, maybe 3 at the back, waiting. See what LeRoux does. Is he happy? He's played with a little bit more weight. And I think, unfortunately, just going a little bit wide, and I think he might have just promoted one of... Marco has the option. There's no danger except for the pink ball. This is where the team thing comes in as well. Doesn't want to risk giving away the set, but he doesn't have much risk here. I think he's holding at least 2. If he can draw another one in, it will be a peel. If he doesn't get it, they trail by 1, but they win the set. On the left hand, they're playing on his forehand. He's going in a nice path. Will it bend? Will it bend enough? Just needs to get inside. Oh, what a bowl! I think he's just done it. I think he's picked up 3. LeRoux looks disappointed. A wonderful game, yeah. So they picked up the 3 there. So it's all tie. All square. A wonderful loss in there by Marco Geel's side. All the players doing their part. So just confirmed his appeal, and they've won the set. So technically the Conroy side is better off this match because they won 2 sets and they get the half a point. So they have 2.5 points on the sets, where the Kalahari side only has 1.5 points. So yeah, we'll be signing off so we can get everything ready for tomorrow and get ready for the evening events that are planned. I hope everyone enjoyed the broadcast. A final word from our viewers. If you want to quickly do a quick post congratulating the players or saying that you enjoyed the match as well. Yeah, Anya, a wonderful display. They came back nicely at the end. I'm not sure what happened with the other matches. Unfortunately, those matches finished before this one, so they've already taken the boards away. But I can say that most of the other matches are looking like it's going to take a while still. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's match will be Mandaskoen versus I think Renee Immelman, if I'm correct, and then we'll give you the prize giving as well tomorrow. Thanks for everybody joining. We'll be signing off in a minute or 2. I'm going to run a short ad, and now remember to join us tomorrow on Bowls One Sport for Life on Facebook as well as on YouTube. I'm Jock Swanepoel, and it was lovely to be able to bring you this match. Luckily, we were able to sort out quite a few gremlins during the day. especially here in the last match. I think it actually went quite well at the end. So it was wonderful to be really able to bring you the match. If you enjoyed it, please like and share with your friends and family as well. Put it onto your wall as well. And yeah, we'll be seeing you tomorrow morning at, I think it's 8:30, for that match between Conroy and Kalahari. Sorry, and Interval.
You've been here before. The odds stacked against you. That tight feeling in your stomach. That twitch in your eye. Because although you've never won Wimbledon, played at the MCG, or brought back the Ashes, all the skills you've honed over a sporting lifetime of highs, lows, wins, losses. Will make you a legend on the green. And that green is just up the road.